YouTube, what's up? Listen, I want you guys to grow with me in this channel and see what happens. We got some pretty good guitars. I've got a lot more coming, a lot more building to do. I'm going to start building my own. I've got my wife's bass I'm working on right now. If you want to see more, feel free. Hit that like button down below. Hit the subscribe button. Ring that bell, and let's get at it. So here we are. I got the old lady on the bench. We're gonna get the neck set, the neck put in place before we move along to anything else. So pretty much what I gotta do is I gotta shim the neck just a little bit, and I'll show you how I do that. I just take a little bit of cardboard. When I test fitted the neck before, it was a little wobbly, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so without the shim, it's in there. And if you see the play, that's about half an inch of play. So you really want that to be really snug. Like, sorry guys, my allergies are eating me up. You really want that to be really snug, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just going to put it back here into the pocket with a little bit of glue. Well, maybe not even with that little glue. So what I'm going to try to do, since my glue's obviously run away from me, is I'm just going to try to get it in the pocket. I'm going to try to push it down a little bit. Okay, see, it's still got a little wiggle. I might have to use more shim. Just do this. What I done was just folded it over and just sliding it in place. It's still got a little wiggle. Make sure it's all the way in the neck pocket. But I think a lot of the wiggle is because I don't have it in there quite right. And be careful, don't scuff up the sides of your fresh paint here. Oops. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to get a different shim. I thought that would be okay. However, it is not. So we're just gonna go with something simple. All right. And if it hangs over, it hangs over. That's what you got nice little blades for. You see that right there is pretty tight. Again, I apologize for all the sniffles. I wasn't expecting all this allergy crap to be happening. Now I'm just going to use my drill. I'm not going to get crazy with it. Because you don't want to just torque them down. Because if you do that, you can really mess some things up. So what I'm going to do currently is I'm just going to get them in there. Like barely. See, that started. So now I'm going to get the other ones in here. Get those started. And then we're going to take a string and we're going to run it down to make sure that everything is straight. There. So now we're just going to flip it back over. And let me grab one of these bass strings real quick. Let's see, where'd that box go? These bass strings should not be wound like this, just FYI. But they are, so really ain't a whole lot I can do about that. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm just setting it up. And that looks like that's pretty good. Right there in between. Okay. I'm going to finish tightening these up. Sorry about the creaking. I don't even understand why that's doing that. Let's get you back over here. And okay, so you see how I have my little extra, my spare shim. Just take a little bit of razor blade and I give her a little cut. And now it's gone. The only people that's going to notice that is me and you. Now the parts that I'm using for this build are quite cheap. But it will be okay. See, these are the ones go through the back. It does have the individuals, so it's going to be a little bit easier to intonate. And we're just going to line it up. I may end up having to move it just because I'm not double checking the measurements like I probably should. Grab my little bolts here, or my screws, sorry. And 6. See if these are going to be the one. Definitely not. Probably going to be that one. And it's just, let's be real. It's trial and error for 90% of this. You know, you got to be willing to make some mistakes in order to get things to turn out the way you want it. Because trust me, I've made a lot of mistakes doing this. And I'm probably doing things a little different than what anybody else would do. It's got like a wider opening. So I'll get rid of that pointy tip. See if this one fits a little better. And it does. Once again, I'm not torquing it down or anything like that. I'm just kind of getting everything lined up. Now, if you were doing this yourself, like if you were putting a bridge on with no holes drilled, I would tell you to. All right, guys, we are back. Welcome to LG Guitars. This is gonna be a fairly straight wiring. Like I thought I was gonna have to do some soldering and stuff, but I may have to solder the input jack. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's get this thing opened up. And we're not. This is about the wildest thing I've seen for a guitar kit. All right, there's my active pickups. Well, this right here is just something else. All right. I don't think I've got any instructions. Let's see if it's got anything on them. Wow, these are 850 or 8,500, and then 500K, 8,500K pots, and I don't know what spring. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little soldering, but not nearly as bad as I thought I was gonna have to. Which I'm prepared. I was ready to do some soldering. Huh. All right. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start by
putting these pickups in, but this is by Bellcat. I've never heard of them, but hey, it's pretty neat. They don't have any markings on the back. Let me see what I can find, if there's any manual or anything. Knowing me, I'm going to put them in backwards. But here we go. Let's figure it out. Okay. We're going to put our old screw in. Put our spring on. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, which I think I'm going to be missing a screw. No, I'm not. All right, so let's get this shoved in the hole here. Actually, let's wait on these screws until I get everything put where I want it. I'm just going with red at the for the bridge. Okay, so it's looking like that's not fitting in the hole, so let's try the other one just to be on the safe side. Or just do this. All right, so the longer one's got to be, I mean, just, you know, longer one's got to be for the actual neck. Let's see if I can get something in there to help push it on through. That's, oh, don't know what that was, but probably something I need. Take a look real quick. Of course, I'm gonna drop every single thing down there. Anywho, all right. Just gonna see if this will fit, and it will not. Okay. We're just gonna work these problems. Work them together. There we go, one problem down. That worked pretty good, just sticking the string in there. Whew, all right. Man, it's hot in here. Hot, 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 hot. Let's see what we got. Yep. Okie dokie. Hope you guys are liking what you're seeing today. If you are, feel free to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that follow, because I'm telling you guys, this is not the last of the get fiddles that I'm gonna be dealing with here. So let me get a little light on the subject. All right, as you can tell, I'm not getting too crazy, tightening everything down. This right here is the neck pickup, so okay, as you can tell, this has got the covering all the way down. So the red and black is going to be for my bridge. Boy, they didn't leave no room for pickup. Guys, I ain't been in here but 10 minutes and I'm already sweaty. It's all good. I just got to get a better AC system. Let's see. Oh. All right. Got the old pickups in. This is kind of going a lot better than what I thought. Okay. Let's see. Is that? I didn't see a hole for that, but I'm gonna run it up there anyway. So I'm gonna end up taking the bridge back off. But if so, I'm not concerned. At least put this one screw in. Okay, so I got one screw in the jack plate. Alright, so we are just going to do this as such. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to just take and lay it out like it would go into the cavity itself. And whenever we test it, we'll see if it's right. If I need to change something, I'll change something. If not, then hey, whatever. We'll be good then. But I've never seen these kits done like this. This kit is by Bex Gears, BEXGEARS. I mean, it's hard to say don't use one, because to me that's pretty awesome. All right, so there. I don't know if, I guess y'all probably can't see this, but this lead back here is going to my bridge pickup. So we're just going to see if it lines up and goes in like it's supposed to. And it did. All right. So this right here is going to the input jack. Plugs right in with no problem. This one right here, it's going to the bridge. I mean the neck. Sorry. And then this right here is going to go up. Which kind of bothers me a little bit, because I didn't see a spot for it to come out. Alright. Let's just get these snugly on here. Okay. Just putting these screws on. I know it seems pretty boring, but hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If y'all have used one of these kits, man, let me know. Let me know what you think. So far, this has been a pretty straightforward build compared to the other builds that I've done as far as kits. Pretty nice. Probably one of the nicest kits I've ever put together. Okay, yeah. So let's tuck all that right there. Let's get these out. See where this. I remember looking for a hole to run this ground. Oh, come on. Ugh. Is that what that is? That can't be what that is, right? Sure enough. I thought it was an imperfection in the wood. Nope. That's what they're considering a ground hole. Wow. Oh. Falling down in there. It's like looking for the groundhog. Look at that. Huh. Now, I did jump a spot, and I'm gonna be honest. It straight up. I lost my mind because I probably should have grounded my pickups. You know, in the cavity itself with some shielding tape or something. But I didn't. I may go back later and do that. But if y'all haven't seen that being done, you can get there's some tape or there's some paint that you can get. It's just shielding. It's conductive tape. Kind of helps with the buzzing, like with an electric guitar. I don't know if basses really need it. I would assume they do, but I really don't know. So, all right. So, I mean, at this time, I'm going to tighten these up just a smidge. And I'll set all this up a little bit better once I know what I'm dealing with. So I'm going to get it strung up, and we'll be back, and I'll give it a test run.